Hello. Imagine you're at a party. It's your birthday. All your friends and family are with you. You're surrounded by the most important people of your life. The laughter has you on cloud nine. You're now at home scrolling through Instagram, laughing at the pictures taken and posted throughout the night when all of a sudden your phone rings. You answer and you're told that your best friend has been in a car accident and, along with the other driver, is in critical condition. That paralyzing fear is what Saida Andino felt as a police officer explained to her that her son was in the hospital. "I couldn't believe it," she said. "I was just with him a few hours ago. He was laughing. He was fine." Saida is far from alone in this feeling. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, in 2015, 10,265 people died in drunk driving cases. That's one every 51 minutes, and 290,000 were injured in drunk driving crashes. Drinking and driving at best injures, at worst kills. Drinking and driving can lead to poor decision making, which can result in legal repercussions and/or injury or death. Michael Quinones is an example of someone making bad choices and being injured due to drink driving. Michael Quinones Jr. is a victim of a drunk driver who's lost his life at the age of 18. My uncle and his son are not the only victims. According to the National Highway Traffic Society Administration, on average, 2 in 3 people will be involved in a drunk driving crash in their lifetime. Every day in America, another 27 people die as a result of drunk driving crashes. As stated on quitalcohol.com, alcohol affects you in a way that changes your judgment, depth perception, as well as vital motor skills required to drive safely. It's easy to think you're driving normally when you truly are not. According to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, each day people drink and drive more than 300,000 times, but only about 3,200 are arrested. According to a 2009 drunk driving statistics, there were 10,839 traffic fatalities in alcohol-impaired driving crashes. This is those whose lives were lost, not the total of number of alcohol-related incidents or the number of individuals arrested for drinking and driving. Statistics show that people who are detained or convicted for drink driving are repeat offenders. Most alcoholics deny the alcoholic status and not only drink beyond their limits, but use driving as a test or case for their sobriety. But keep in mind, just because you made it home safely once does not mean you will be so lucky the next time. Best case scenario, the police pull you over and you get hit with a DUI, driving under the influence, or a DWI, driving while intoxicated. If you fail to demonstrate the proper motor skills or judgment to safely operate a motor vehicle during these field tests, the officer can then ask permission to perform a blood alcohol content test, commonly abbreviated as BAC. In most states, the legal limit for BAC is 10%. However, many states have adopted a lower BAC of 0.08%. First offenses typically result in loss of license for 1 year, as well as federally mandated outpatient alcohol abuse program and probation. Those who have had multiple DUIs will most likely be prosecuted to the fullest ability of the law, which varies with each individual state jurisdiction. Now that's for a DUI, driving under the influence. The legal repercussions of a DWI, driving while intoxicated, are more severe in comparison to a DUI. If you are found guilty of a DUI, you will be charged with drinking and driving. The legal repercussions of a DWI vary with each individual state jurisdiction, often resulting with time in jail, federal mandated alcohol treatment programs, and loss of driver's license for an amount of time. Worst case scenario, you either get injured or die, or injure or kill someone while driving under the influence. My uncle, Michael Sr., was out one night with his friends drinking. On his drive home, some guy cut him off. Because the alcohol affected his decision making, he chose to speed up to catch the guy who cut him off. During that process, he caused an accident which paralyzed him. According to DoSomething.org, in 2011, 9,878 people were victims of drunk driving. My cousin, Michael Jr., was one of them. He recently passed away due to a drunk driver. The teen rear-ended him and caused him to crash into a pole. The teen walked away injured, but my cousin unfortunately lost his life. I am sure that teen's intent was not to kill my cousin, just like my uncle's intent was not to cause a car accident, but those things happen. Why? Because drinking leads to poor decision making, and drinking and driving often results in legal repercussions and/or injury or death. The obvious solution is don't drink and drive. Take a cab, protect yourself as well as others on the roadways. Don't become another drinking and driving statistics. Operating a motor vehicle while sober can be difficult in itself. Adding alcohol or other intoxicants into the mix is putting your life and the lives of others on the road at risk. Make the right choice. Put the keys down.